I think it's those one-on-one conversations that really create the value here. This element of connection is what excites me most. I think because I know what the absence of connection feels like. It's scary being an entrepreneur. It's lonely. I was born in California to immigrant parents from North Africa. My parents fled for their lives and found themselves there starting over. My mom was 19, and my dad wasn't much older than that. This was before the era of the internet, and with international calls as expensive as they were cut off from their families almost completely. My parents started a small business to make a life for themselves. They had no network in America and no guide. They were alone. Well, almost. In a short amount of time, they found themselves with 4 kids to feed. Growing up, I could tell when my parents struggled with cash flow based on the food that hit our dinner table. One thing I got out of that experience was a sense of entrepreneurship. I've started a few small businesses in my life. The first was when I started to pay my way through college. It was rewarding, but it was also really tough. That feeling of having nobody to rely on but you, nobody to turn to but yourself. That feeling is really familiar to me. That's why I value the connection and the sense of community that people get from QuickBooks Connect. We build community here, so none of us has to go through it alone. Many of you have told me that connecting with members of the advisor community is what you love most about QuickBooks Connect too. You've shared that what bonds this group of accounting professionals is your deep, vested interest in your client's success and your optimism. And why shouldn't you be optimistic? More than 300,000 new small businesses were started in Australia over the past 3 years, while the number of accounting professionals is expected to see little change for the next 7. The opportunity is clear. So don't look at the people to your left and to your right as your competition. Look at them as your support group. Not only is the opportunity clear and growing, but so are expectations. Many of you have shared with me that what enriches your client relationships is not the fact that you keep them compliant, but the confidence you give them through your guidance and through your advice. We at Intuit are seeing the same dynamic as a macro trend around the world. With the mass adoption of cloud technologies and the emergence of a new generation of business owners comes a shift in expectations for bookkeepers and accountants. Here's how expectations are shifting. We live in an era where the answer to any question is at your fingertips. It then follows that small businesses increasingly expect instant answers about the state of their business. People are starting to see information as transient, so they place less value in this old paradigm where your role was the steward of their data. Now, clients expect you to help them make sense of the data. Your clients are looking for concrete advice, for you to sift through the noise of what they could do and help them focus on what they should do, giving them targeted advice to help them grow. Increasingly, they're turning to you for advice on technology too. So small business owners expect instant answers. They expect you to help them make sense of the numbers, and they're looking for targeted advice to help them grow. In short, they're looking to you to be their business and technology advisors. So how is the industry meeting these expectations? Well, when we talk to small businesses, half of them think that their advisor is more reactive than proactive. And a third say their accountant doesn't really give them advice on how to grow. And it's not just small businesses that feel this way. We also spoke with advisors. Nearly half of you are concerned about your ability to adapt to your clients' evolving needs. And more than half are concerned about keeping up with new technology developments. While the industry is evolving and expectations are changing, know that we're in this with you. My team of over 300 people wake up every day with one goal in mind: to partner with you so that you and your clients grow and prosper. And we can't do that alone. No, we take a unique approach. We not only study industry trends, but we also take what we've learned from small business owners and what we've learned from you, from speaking with you, from observing you at work, from connecting with you at events like this. We take all of that and we use it to determine what we do next. And when I say we, I mean everyone in the organization, from engineers to designers to data scientists to product managers to our leaders. We are here to learn from you. And when we learn from you, we're better positioned to partner with you. With these industry trends in mind, I believe that Intuit is uniquely positioned to help you shift into that role of advisor. 1 million accounting professionals around the world have chosen to partner with us through QuickBooks Online Accountant. More than 40,000 of them are right here in Australia. 400,000 are members of our education and loyalty program, the Pro Advisor program. In Australia, we've seen a 20% increase in Pro Advisors last year alone. And an elite 140,000 are certified Pro Advisors. These are our most trusted partners of all, and we reward them accordingly. For them, we hold more than 750 training events live and virtually around the world to help you grow your skills. Our advisor community is thriving. In addition to having a thriving advisor community on QuickBooks, we have 4.2 million small businesses and self-employed in our ecosystem. 60% of them are connected to an accountant, and we're proud of that number. We work hard to get all small businesses connected to a pro because we want them to prosper, and we know that you can help them do that. For the remaining small businesses who don't have a pro advisor, and for every new small business that joins our ecosystem, 1 million people search for an advisor through Find a Pro Advisor every year, and every day we connect 1,000 of them with one that meets their needs. All this power is behind helping you transition to the advisory role. Our vision for advisors is to help you grow and manage all your clients across all the services you offer in one place. I'm about to dive into how we do this, and when I do, I hope you'll see that we do this by understanding your needs and elevating your position. I'm going to start by talking about the challenge of managing your practice. Now, what sets us apart here is that with QuickBooks, you manage your practice in the same place you get work done, on the QuickBooks ecosystem. You've told us that as you grow, as you add more and more clients and more staff, you start losing more and more sleep over what might be falling through the cracks. To help ensure that nothing falls through the cracks, we developed QuickBooks Online Accountant Practice Management. Today, tens of thousands of accountants around the world use this experience to keep track of everything going on across their practice, across all their clients, even those not on QuickBooks, and all their services, even beyond accounting. Here's how it works. You log into QuickBooks Online Accountant, and as always, you land on your client list. On the left-hand side, you see a Work tab. This is where practice management lives. With practice management, you get an instant view into everything happening across your firm today, this week, and this month. This, in and of itself, enables you to plan, so you have confidence that you're not going to miss anything. This view has really powerful filters like this assignee filter, which enables your staff to see only the things assigned to them. If you have a meeting set up with a client coming soon, you can also filter this view by client, which is a really great way to refresh yourself on all the things happening across your practice for that client, and a great way to prepare for the meeting. We've learned that it can take your staff up to 45 minutes to just figure out what it is that they need to get done in the morning, the most important thing for them to get done that day. But with practice management, they can now get productive the moment they walk into the office. And it doesn't stop there. Based on your feedback, we've invested in customizable notifications, a variety of views for managers and for staff, and automated tasks based on compliance deadlines. We've also created templates, which are way more than just a really fast way to get started with practice management. Many of you have told us that they are a goldmine of information, enabling you to pressure test and refine your own processes. It has been so rewarding to hear the feedback on practice management. Many of you have shared that this experience has totally changed the game for you, and we continue to invest in it accordingly. In addition to helping you keep track of all the work happening across your firm, we believe that practice management is also about getting work done in the most efficient and effective way possible in our ecosystem. Now, we use that word ecosystem when we're talking about applications that weave together so seamlessly that they deliver an even more powerful experience than any one of them could deliver on its own. What I'm about to show you is the perfect example of this. Thanks to your feedback, we are investing in an area that's going to multiply the efficiencies you get out of QuickBooks Online, particularly at year end. I am thrilled to announce for the first time ever to the people in this room that QuickBooks offers an end-to-end tax solution leveraging automation at its core. We're proud to introduce QuickBooks Tax powered by Lodgit, our new exclusive tax lodgement partner in Australia. Together, we deliver an end-to-end online tax solution that saves time and effort and enables seamless collaboration across your firm. And when I say end-to-end, I mean it. This is the only place that you need to go to review your clients' books, to make adjustments, to make corrections, to track staff progress and to check their work, to connect documents, to add notes, and to lodge your return. Let me show you how it works. You can access your year-end process directly from your client list. I'm going to go ahead and choose Angela's Antique Market. A staff member has already cleaned up Angela's books in preparation for year-end, and we're going to go ahead and review her work and start the return. I'm taken to an experience in QuickBooks Online Accountant that enables me to prepare for taxes. With a consolidated view of the P&L and the balance sheet in this expandable format, you have at your fingertips a complete summary view of the client's books. You can attach and view supporting documents, just like this, and you can view and add comments to each account to keep your practice organized and to protect you from audits. This is a really great way to keep all your staff in the know about the progress of what's going on for each one of your clients. So let's go ahead and check out the notes on this CBA checking account. You can see that the work others have done is listed here, and you can also see that the staff is asking for us to check out some transactions that they suspect are coded incorrectly by the client, by Angela. They think that the GST codes are coded incorrectly. So let's go ahead and click into the account so that we could drill down to the transactions that they're talking about. All right, here we go. I see exactly what the concern is about. It looks like Angela is hoping to get a credit for all these expenses. So not only can you drill down and see the transactions, but you can actually make corrections and adjustments right here. So I'm going to go ahead and select all the bank fee transactions and click this reclassify button. And here I can change the GST code to GST free to keep Angela compliant. Let's go ahead and click save. And there you have it. What do you think? Everything I've shown you happens in one place with no transferring of data at all. This has never happened before in a cloud environment. We're really excited about this. Now, QuickBooks is an AI-driven platform, and because all of this is built on top of QuickBooks, we can actually plug into that platform and do some pretty amazing things. Let's say, for example, that your client makes changes to the books while your staff is working to close them. This experience shows you every one of those revisions, giving you the option to accept them or correct them. This gives you complete control over the review process, ensuring that the account ending balances that you have for tax purposes don't differ from the year-end balances that you have starting your next fiscal year within the books. And with the click of a button, you can now transition from QuickBooks Online directly into Lodgit. And here it is, your QuickBooks account balances accurately coded in Lodgit. Lodgit uses machine learning to map the chart of accounts from QuickBooks directly to the tax line items. You can, of course, change and verify this if you like. We also use other information from QuickBooks, like automatically pre-filling the right tax form in Lodgit based on the company type. Best of all, this form is pre-filled. This pre-filled form already has the tax amount due calculated, which is only possible because Lodgit not only gets data from QuickBooks, but it also pulls data from the ATO into your client's return, minimizing data entry and improving accuracy. With QuickBooks, you now have one place to prepare and lodge your client's tax returns, leveraging QuickBooks' AI-driven platform to support you along the way. All you see here is available in QuickBooks Online Accountant right now, and we're just getting started. What do you think? As we've observed you get work done, either at year end or throughout the year, we also noticed another problem. Our research shows that a third of your time can be taken by chasing your clients for assets that you need, like bank statements, to get work done. But now, when a client connects a financial institution to QuickBooks to download transactions, we're building the capability to automatically download the bank statements too. Here's how it works. When you log into a client's QuickBooks Online file and go to the Reconcile page, you're going to see a new button called View Statements. When you click on it, we're going to show you all the bank statements that we've collected for the financial institution, and you can choose whichever one you like, whichever one is appropriate for this reconcile period. And here it is, the bank statement. This happens automatically when your client connects the financial institution to QuickBooks. No more reminding your clients to send you the information you need to get work done. We are really excited to invite you to be the first to experience this new feature. To gain exclusive early access, come on by the booth, learn more, and sign up. As I mentioned earlier, our vision is to help you grow and manage your entire practice in one place. I've shared with you the ways that we help you manage your practice, just a few of them, and what I'd like to do now is talk about how we help you grow. Now, many of you have shared with us that growth for you is two things. It's growing your skills and it's growing your practice. We built the Pro Advisor program to help you grow your skills and your practice. To help you and your staff grow your skills, we've designed training curriculum ranging from QuickBooks Online Fundamentals to QuickBooks Online for experienced professionals and everything in between. And our training isn't just about QuickBooks. We look for ways to help you refine the operations of your business and stay abreast of industry changes. For example, we know that there's another single-touch payroll compliance deadline just around the corner. Our trainings don't just educate people about QBO's compliance with STP and the affordable price, but instead show you how to leverage this compliance event to help modernize your clients' operations and embrace the possibility of a digital transformation. After all, we know that above compliance, your clients value your advice, and this is a golden opportunity to firm up your client relationships by helping them through it. So our trainings are designed to help you expand your skills and your services. Research shows that growing your QuickBooks skills through our training increases your earning potential by up to 49%. If you want to increase your earning potential, go through our training. Once you're certified as a QuickBooks professional through the training provided by the Pro Advisor program, you can then list your profile on the Find a Pro Advisor website, which is a really great way to grow your practice. It's the largest matchmaking site on the planet, designed to help people searching for an advisor find one that meets their needs. As I mentioned, every year, 1 million people search for a pro through this site, making it the largest matching site for accountants on the planet. Here's how it works. A small business might search for an advisor and they find our site. They can specify the services that they're looking for, and then the algorithm that we have in the system will look for a professional that meets their needs and match them. The small business can choose a professional like you from the list. Let's go ahead and choose this person. And then they can check out the profile. They can learn a little bit more about what makes you unique, check out what other people are saying about you through reviews, and even reach out to you right from this screen. Now, based on the patterns of millions of people's behavior, our data shows that when a person reaches out to even one additional pro advisor, it increases their chance of a successful connection by 60%. Our goal is to maximize connections, and what you're seeing here is the latest of dozens of experiments to do just that. Now, when a small business sends their first lead, we're going to recommend other professionals in our directory and encourage the small business to reach out to them too, thus increasing their chances of connecting to a pro and your opportunities to win business. There's another experience I want to share with you, an experience born from our obsession with helping you grow and connect to every small business that touches our ecosystem. As we observed many of you connect to brand new clients, what we learned is that it takes you a ton of time before you win their business to evaluate how much work there is to do in their books to get them current and how much work there is to do on an ongoing basis. We learned that it can take up to 4 hours. Now, you use what you find to set your prices and win their business. We're going to take those 4 hours down to 4 minutes with the new client overview. Imagine you have a new prospective client that you're trying to win over. Your first call with that prospect goes well, and they give you access to their books so that you can do your initial assessment. The next time you log into QuickBooks Online, check out the Client Overview tab. This is a view that we're only showing to power users like you. We start by sharing how the company's set up. You can see whether payroll and GST are in use, which can help you decide if additional services might be required by the client. We also show you what apps are connected to the client's QuickBooks account, so you know where the data flowing into QuickBooks is coming from. Next, we show you banking activity, which aggregates all the data that you need to see how current your client's books are. We also show you common issues that small businesses don't even know are issues, from having opening balance equity to uncategorized transactions to negative balances in asset and liability accounts and more. It's a powerful view that is critical for you to see as you're estimating how much time it's going to take to clean up this client's books. And that's just the start. You also see, for example, that this client has way too many transactions in undeposited funds, which is an indicator that they probably don't know how to use the account and might require training. It's something that you should probably include in your cost and in your engagement letter. Best of all the data we're showing you here are deep links, so you can click on just about any of them to get the detail behind it. We've added more to this experience, such as information to give you a sense of the monthly volume of transactions, including how many bank transactions come in on an average each month, and how much accounts receivable and accounts payable there is on an ongoing basis. Imagine a world where you can take the information from Client Overview into a customizable email of your findings, including your notes, which you can then use to explain your pricing to your clients so they understand what your cost is based on. This is how we envision the future of this experience. Client Overview is designed with one goal in mind: to give you the information you need to accurately, confidently, and transparently price your services so that you can win new client business. I've shown you just a few examples of the work we're doing to help you grow and manage all your clients and all your practice in one place with QuickBooks Online Accountant. What I'd like to do now is paint a picture of the future. You heard me speak to the depth and breadth of our ecosystem. I believe that we're uniquely positioned to help elevate you to that role of advisor, and one way we see this happening is by leveraging the aggregate and anonymous data of the 4.2 million small businesses in our ecosystem for the prosperity of every one of your clients. Imagine a world where when you log into your client's account, you not only see how your client is performing, but you understand how they're performing relative to other businesses like them. By leveraging this information in aggregate and anonymized, you have access to data that'll give your client a leg up, data they can't get anywhere else, data like how their receivables and payables are performing relative to other similar companies. And who defines what other companies are similar? You do, based on factors you set. Not only can we show you these benchmarks, but we can also let you generate emails with your own advice or recommended actions from QuickBooks that you can then share with your client. Experiences like this position you firmly in that role of advisor and enable you to expand the range of services you offer. We're also excited to connect even more small businesses with accounting professionals like you. Yesterday, you heard Cassie share a little bit about QuickBooks Live, and I'd like to talk a little bit more about it with you and share what's motivating it. We are thrilled to already be connecting 60% of small businesses with pro advisors through the Find a Pro Advisor site. This helps small businesses prosper and pro advisors grow, and we're continuing to invest in it. But today, 40% of small businesses don't have an accounting professional, and they tell us that they're not ready to search for one. They have problems that a bookkeeper can absolutely solve, but they either see themselves as too small or they're intimidated by the process. Our goal is to connect these small businesses with the experts they need without the intimidation factor of a search. Our solution is software coupled with human expertise, your expertise. QuickBooks Live adds on-demand bookkeeping help from a bookkeeper just like the many of the people in this room to the QuickBooks subscription. For the industry, this could mean an unprecedented expansion in people who have access to bookkeeping experts for the first time, an expansion to an entirely new segment of people who do not get the help they need today. And because participating in this service is open to pro advisors with bookkeeping expertise, it's also a way for us to extend your reach to our customers. For experts who choose to participate, we see 2 key benefits: a flexible revenue source for those not interested or ready to market an independent practice, and the ability for the independent practice to hire staff before they have the clients to fully occupy them. Now, we're in the really early stages of developing this offering, and there's going to be much more on this to come. We're going to keep you informed as we learn and as we test all along the way. In the meantime, know that we believe that to achieve our mission of powering prosperity for our customers, we have to ensure that they have access to expertise like yours. The Find a Pro Advisor experience does this exceedingly well, connecting small businesses who know they want an ongoing engagement with an advisor to connect to one. QuickBooks Live is the solution for small business owners who need basic bookkeeping help and aren't ready to embark on the search. We are in this together for the success of small businesses around the world. I hope you're as excited as I am about the ways that we elevate you to the role of advisor and the ways that we're partnering with you.